Yo guys, welcome on in. Yo Cog, yeah, we'll see. And Nintendo, welcome on in. Replaying TTYD. Nice, nice, nice. Good, a very good game to play again. Got to see, you got to see that. That's very. Yeah, it's been a while since I played I actually last year was gonna start learning the glitchless category, but like with many things that I plan on doing, it just never really materialized. And Rain as well, thank you for the good luck. As you might be able to tell, guys, I've been very tired of late. This was an exhausting week for me. To tell you sort of what's going on, so basically these students, like, you know, we've had like international students, come, I mean, basically from South Africa, basically, and they want to learn my craft, and I'm like having to put together the slides for what I'm gonna be teaching them, really, like, you know, at a scramble. Like, you know, I had to, you know, put those together on very short notice. And it's not like, you know, these are like 1 hour classes. Like, you know, no, I have to basically teach them all day about what I do. And, you know, today was actually the first day I dealt with them. And I'm gonna be quite honest. They're, I mean, I don't want to insult them, but, like, you know, their knowledge is pretty rudimentary. How do I put this in? You know, imagine trying to teach calculus to somebody who is just, you know, at like the level of algebra. You know, I'm basically trying to, you know, explain like very, very, you know, basically what I do, you know, and how to do, how to work with, you know, sort of the tools that I work with. How do I explain all that when they don't even know, like, the most basic information? And so I try to, you know, always I improvise certain explanations for, you know, just try to give like the most simple explanations for certain things. But, you know, there's just some things that you can't dumb down. You know, there are things that you can't. And, you know, it's not over. You know, I have to teach them next week, and I'm not prepared for that. So, I mean, I'm doing it, like, you know, my group is getting money to do this, so I basically have this, I mean, I have this commitment. But yeah, you know, it's been late nights for me, and, you know, I'm very distractible. I've not been able to fully focus, but you know, so yeah, that's been sort of what's been going on with me. I'm really just hoping that, and I mean, and here's the other issue, you know, the issue is that there are some concepts that, I mean, today I taught about mostly the things that I know fairly well because it's what I did my research in. But, like, you know, I'm like, you know, expected to, you know, teach them about things that, you know, I don't really have the firmest grasp on. So, you know, I'm like expected to like find like solutions that, you know, typically when I work with some of these tasks. Like, I can write like a script in a programming language to, basically automate certain tasks. I can't do that. I can't, like, tell them that because they don't know programming. And, next week, I'm gonna be telling them about, like, say, statistical analysis. These people don't know even the most basic things about statistics. And, how am I going to teach? How am I gonna, like, tell them, or, just... Because, I mean, otherwise, it's just gonna be a lot of very tedious, just dragging and clicking. And, even the judgments necessary are just... I have no idea how it's gonna turn out. I'm trying. It's crazy. I really don't. I mean, I'm still not prepared for next week. I have to put my slides together, and it's kind of a nightmare, to be honest. In any case, enough ranting about that. Yeah, so, I mean, if I feel a bit put out today, you guys know why. I'm kind of exhausted. It's been... I mean, I'm not even, like, able to find time to just, like, play games. Apart from, like... And I came home today and I just needed, like, several hours to just lay down and recline. Maybe slept a little bit. Yeah, that's, there's a lot. There's a lot. Okay. Alright, well, might as well begin with the Mario Party. Alright, 3, 2, 1, and go. Is the timer working? Yes, it is. Okay, good. Anyway, how are you guys? I've talked enough about myself. I'm hoping you guys are alright. It's, meh? Oh dear. That's not what we want to hear. You'll be okay. Oh, I hope so. It's hopefully nothing too bad. Hopefully something manageable. Undersea Dream is good. It's one that I designate as one of the quicker dreams, but oftentimes I struggle to get that quick. Like, there was a period of time where I just could not get this under 10 minutes. Oh, I got the perfect first number. Nice. I think in my last session, or the previous one, I nearly had a 5-minute map. But I lost at Headwaiter. Oh yeah, I actually last time, and some of you who are in my Discord even saw it, but like, I'm like compiling some stats on minigames that I'm seeing and playing. Oh wow, that was quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Where is it? Yeah, this is normal, but that was actually a sort of time that I would get uneasy. Yeah, shock absorbers is pretty stressful, especially on the harder difficulties. But you do have the benefit of pause buffering if it's needed. Oh. Yeah, a bit slow. Shock absorbers on it. It's a guaranteed loss. I have actually seen CPUs lose in the first second on Intense. I think the movements of the CPU in Intense in that minigame are very like aggressive. I almost feel like hard difficulty is usually harder than Intense. But you know, I have seen on like maybe a couple of occasions where they really do last quite a while. I mean, you can just use, I mean, if you really need to win, you can just use pause buffering. Okay. Oh man. Another 3-piece. Okay. Dude. This might be good enough for a win. Okay. That wasn't a great last one, but it should be okay. Been grinding 3-minute world record. Yeah, it is definitely harder. I think it took me. I mean, it took me nearly 3,000 attempts to get the record on. What was it? On the PAL version? Granted, like, maybe half of them were before I really got a sense of how to do it, but then it took, like, a lot more. Oh my god. I could have taken it out, and I didn't get to it. Is that... Okay, that is versus. And, but the versus will happen before the DK. If it was the other way around, it could have been fine. So, like, the first thing that you have to do, I guess, is find out what, like, the optimal number of completions is. Like, you know, just for the 3-minute on NTSC. I mean, I think it would be, like, around either 9 or 10. I'm thinking maybe... Sorry, just give me a moment, guys. So, like, you need at least 9 clears. But, I don't know, is 10 possible? Alright, it is possible, but... Oh, goodness me. But, like, the average that you would need for 9 is... it's around a little under 12,000. 11 to 12,000. Yeah, I would have to see the pacing of it to determine if it was. Yeah, there's no points for doubles or triples, which is for the best because otherwise it would be pretty unfortunate. So, you know, the developers made some good decisions when making this mode. So, I mean, no, this is not gonna be enough. Yeah, this is gonna take over 10 minutes. See, this is the thing about this map. I start out, like, with the perfect first number. But, unfortunately, it just doesn't work out in the end. Did I even beat him? Wow. Only good part about MP5 story mode is the boss battle. Honestly, I don't totally disagree with that. I mean, I do like some of these duel minigames, but obviously playing them again and again kind of gets stale after a bit, so it's you'd be forgiven for having that opinion. Okay, you know what? We'll let this go, even though I don't think this is a great start to the run. Aw, man, I was hoping I would just be able to put the controller down, and 'cause that's really all you have to do if you're the shooter instead of the. Okay. I guess I can put the controller down right now. Okay, I'm good. Yo, Hazel, come on in. Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, it's like very different. You know, it's not like the same action throughout. You have like 4 different phases, so I'm a definite fan of Frightmare. You know, it's a good minigame. I see a lot of people just rush into story mode without really mastering Frightmare, which, I mean, I have my opinions about people who do that. Like, oh. The very first thing that I did when I picked up this game for speedrunning was basically mastering Frightmare. It's not the hardest boss battle minigame. It's just how to do the most important thing is how to do the final part of the minigame. And I mean, I've given basically everybody a blueprint on how to do it, but nobody except for Rain actually followed how I do it. You know, Rain, who is like a traditional Mario Party speedrunner, and you know, I mean, he's the only one who like actually took the time to like perform Frightmare in the way that I do it, which, I mean, I hold all the records in the Frightmare categories. I would think that people would want to see how to do that optimally. I mean, I guess most people don't even know that it is a category, so... But still, you know? I mean, there are records for all 4 difficulties: easy, normal, hard, and intense. And yeah, I hold all the records in the Frightmare category. I think my normal Frightmare is one of my better ones, particularly because of the first phase. I was actually gunning for, like, this glitch. I was trying to, like, perform a certain glitch that I discovered, that I made a whole video about. And I didn't really get to perform the glitch as part of a record run, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, good thing that happened because I don't feel warmed up. Yo, Luca Gamer. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I recall that a certain promise that if I reach 199 that you would be my 200th sub, so... I'm not gonna say anything, but, you know, I did reach 199. Rixixun, Madge, Berry Basket again. Would I say that this run is a juicer? Well, it is looking pretty good right now. This map has gone pretty well. See, I don't have to do anything. I just let Toad do all the running. Yep, I'm at 199. I've been that way for a week. Yo, thank you very much. Finally the sub goal. I appreciate you guys helping me reach that. This was tough. No, dude, I again could have converted this into a good pace, but unfortunately, yet again... Yo, Sir Legna, welcome on in as well. Yep, it finally happened, and I said that my sub-goal would be that I will race, although I haven't seen Yoshi Phoenix... I haven't seen Yoshi Phoenix play in a few weeks. He hasn't streamed, so I hope everything's alright with him. Because I think it is time to organize the race. No. Yeah, should be something I will start prepping for pretty soon. The all difficulties story mode race. Okay. Uh-oh. Single piece? Okay. Ah, it's gonna go to overtime. Fine. Still win. Isn't he on holiday? Maybe. I don't know. I'll ask him. Okay, if this is a hammer bro, then... or a piranha plant, then he's dead. But otherwise... what is it? Of course, dude. Stupid. Man, that's so annoying. Like, I've had like 2 very good starts to both of these maps, and both of them ended up being not great. Yeah, hopefully just shaking out the rust. I win this time. Thank you. There are some days where I have like very, very bad luck with head waiter, and last time was one of those times. Okay, 10 is... I see. Okay, well I can't catch him. But this is a versus. The thing is, I don't like this run at all, but... this is technically a sub... it might be like exactly 10 minutes or thereabouts, but... okay. Oh god, I nearly lost there. You recently got yourself a DS Lite? I think you might have told me that last time. What game are you playing on the DS Lite? I think we might have talked about this, but jog my memory. It's been it's been like a week or maybe over a week. Yeah, I was never really that big on the DS. I did play Mario Kart DS back in the day, but didn't really buy another game for the DS. Mario Kart DS was a fun game. I think I gave it up just because I think I was too hooked onto it, but I don't know. I'm wondering if one of these days I just like get like a DS emulator. I mean, there are people who are saying that Mario Party DS is a fairly good game, which, well, I don't know too much about it, so I can only speculate. Yeah, Mario Party DS. A lot of people had very good things to say about it, so I could give it a try one of these days. Minigame balancing? Interesting. Aw, really? I could have actually benefited from that if he had switched with me. Oh, but another one. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, this actually was beneficial. Button mashers. Oh, speaking of button mashing, I'll tell you in a moment. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm not the best at mashing, but there are some techniques that I learned from a few videos. There's something called the double thumb mash, and like, it's something that you have to, I mean, I had to practice it quite a bit to get the technique down. And I mean, there are some videos that show how to do it. I don't know if I just mentioned that, but so I basically am holding the controller like a claw with my left hand, and I'm like pushing the controller down with one thumb and up with the other. I'd love to... I mean, if you could remind me, I can share a good explanation video via Discord if you were interested. Yeah, the double thumb trick. Yeah, that's what I do. And I'm by no means the best at it. Like, you know, there are people who are able to achieve mashing rates of about... up to, like over 20 per second. Me, I'm not even able to get more than like 16. So, it's unfortunate because there are some records that I really would like to get in this game that I'm not able to because I just don't have the thumb speed. Yo, Cure, can thank Mr. Luca Gamer for helping me finally reach that milestone. I was like hyped for that milestone since January. And then it took like, I was at like 188 in January. And, you know, I was like hoping just like any day, but I was just like making no progress for weeks. So, you know, finally, thank you for the GGs. Much appreciated. So yeah, onward. Absolutely, every sub matters. Every single one. I have to like... some people can get like, you know, 1,000 subs, you know, just like that, you know, they just like... Me, at the rate I'm going, it'll take like 10 years, maybe more. Oh, he fell for the mythical M button. He did Mario Party 3 for the first time? Yeah, Mario Party 3 is a very fun game. And I think of all the games that I've played, you know, just Mario Party 3 is just really special. I enjoyed it casually, you know, growing up before I became a speedrunner, and I enjoy it a lot now, you know. It's just, obviously, getting a record in story mode categories is very difficult. Or, you know, you have to commit pretty hard to it. Am I on board for the Mario Party 3 race tomorrow? I am, actually. So, I will hopefully join. Alright, Cug, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate all the... I appreciate you. Have a good night. Yep. Tomorrow I will be hopefully joining the race. Good. Come on. Okay, that's enough. I haven't decided on whether I'll do N64 or Switch. Oh, I went way too far. Since I like Wario, do I know his games? I did play Wario Land 3 for the Game Boy Color. I never finished it, though. Maybe I can, like, make a sub-goal of just playing Wario games. Could be, if you guys were interested. Could just, like, once I'm done with, like, Tears of the Kingdom, I could, you know, think about next casual games I could play. So yeah, I have to finish Wario Land 3. It's something. You know, looking at the time right now, it's not looking like a good run, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
I think some of these might even be playable on the Nintendo Switch Online. I'll have to look. Time for DK to waste my time. Okay, this run is basically over. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna continue this run. Especially now. There's no way. Alright, well, we got somewhere. I never liked any part of this run, but I stayed patient with it, and yeah, I think I gave it enough chances. On to the next. So have you played Wario games? Is there one that you recommend? Are you heading out, Luca? think you might have edited out. Ah, okay. That's fine. Okay, never mind then. I always have to ask for clarification on things. Okay. I wonder who's gonna, I wonder who's gonna be part of the Mario Party 3 race tomorrow. A lot of people. Yeah, I also have to like set splits up for that as well. Alright, not a bad start, but we'll see what happens. Alright, well, somebody land on a versus, please. Ah, there we go. Okay, very good. Somebody listened to me. You love to see it. Hi! Aw, man. The other two were fast. Mr. President, welcome on in to my 11th hour stream. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. And done. How is it going, Mr. President? Are you winning? Okay. So this is a good start. This is good. Can we keep it up? Can we do something with it? Okay. If I just landed on a spiny, I could spare me a minigame. Winning? Meh. Well, that's not the kind of thing we want to hear. Well, hopefully things are going slightly okay. Slightly, sorta, maybe. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm in the same boat. It's been a hard week for me. Definitely not a normal week. If you know what I mean, if you see what I did there. And next week is also going to be pretty hard. Maybe even harder. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I ranted about it at the beginning of the stream, but, you know, I'm basically teaching a few people from another part of the world, and unfortunately, it's like trying to teach somebody who really has little background on whatever it is that you have to teach them on, so it's hard to really make a lesson plan or just adapt to the needs of the people that I'm trying to teach. Oh, please don't. Aw, man, I was wanting the DK. What do I do? And this could have been the end if he had landed on DK. Oh, never mind. Okay, well. First ropes of the day. And so yeah, I mean, today was day one of actually teaching, but, you know, I still don't even have all the materials together for the next stage, and it's like I'm having to prepare all of this on such short notice. And I lose. I don't know why I'm continuing this run. It's not that good. I should probably just reset right now. Cause I think anything over 10 minutes on the first map, especially if it's like a quick one or nominally quick. Yeah, the requirements for the kind of run that I need is the level is just increased to such an extent that you really can't afford all these extra minigames that you have to play. Well, it's about time we see Sweet Dream, you know, it's Here's the deal. I prefer Sweet Dream at the beginning than fourth board when I'm on like an amazing pace. Yeah. Don't fill me with false hope and lead me down to believe and only to just screw me over at the end. I did not want that. Mushroom, super mushroom. Okay. Well, if one of them loses 5 coins, I could take one of them at least out. If I catch up. No, dude. I was really hoping... Wow. Okay. Well, I'll have to play this minigame a lot. Practice for the relay or the all difficulty speedrun. Nice, okay. I will take that. Shy Guy Showdown, okay. We can only hope that he lands on the red space, because it would spare me from having to play another minigame. But, yeah, chances are not too great. Bubble... I don't know why I went so far with that. I don't know. I guess I zoned out. Yeah, this was a mistake. Wow. This way, I guess. I was hoping I would get the verses, but unfortunately I was one space short. Okay, well there's the verses right there. What kind of button mashing practice did I do to beat expert CPU in games like Willflower? And the expert CPUs or the intense CPUs are not that great at A button mashing. I mean, you just have to get, I think, like around 10, 11 per second to beat them. So like the main technique that I used for the longest time, and I want to get back into practicing it, but I just, you know, took a AA battery and just slid it across the A button. And that's how I've gotten my best scores to date. But there's also the double thumb mash. So I think in the early days when I was playing this game, I would like do attempts every day. You know, maybe just like a few. To just see if I could beat my scores, you know, and record them. So I just basically played the minigames, and that would be my practice. Given my recent struggles at button mashers, I've been a bit nervous of late. Okay. I think I can win this in 2 more minigames, which... Panic ballots? Yes. Okay. This could actually be a pretty passable Sweet Dream. So like my default method for mashing right now is the double thumb. I can do it pretty relaxed manner and win easily. How could I lose? It's terrible! Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't grab any capsules. They were useless at the end. Want maze, please? Dang. Might finally get around to learning soon. Oh, really? Dude, well, so much for a passable Sweet Dream. Now it's just too slow. Yeah. Just like that. No. Just one loss, and that's the consequence. I mean, at least for most Mario Party games, I don't think Like, do you find it like physically challenging, or do you find it like does it like hurt to do it, or is the issue that you don't really know how to mash fast enough? You're currently stuck at like 6.1 per second. Huh. Well, I typically, I mean, with a battery, I've reached, 17. And with double thumb, I can probably do 15, 16. So I guess it's number one, trying to find the best technique, just learn the best techniques. And then the other part is just physically training yourself. Which, I mean, has its limits, because, I mean, there's just some people who are much more capable of mashing quickly. I can't possibly reach some of the rates that some of the top people have reached. Let me go this way. Mythical M button.
Finish! Yeah! I'm gonna win!
And I would think everybody is like at least capable. I mean, with some exceptions, I feel like most people are capable of at least 10. I mean, unless there's like a serious physical impairment, Oh man, I wish the DK happened before the verses. Giant A button doesn't hurt on the GameCube. I would argue that any button can eventually hurt if you just press it a lot of times, The act of mashing can hurt. Depends on the person. Especially if you have, overuse injuries. Hi. Manic Mallets again. Nice. Let's hope that we actually go somewhere with it this time. Let's see if Toad does it, but okay. Never mind. Toad can't do it on his own. Definitely not. I mean, I don't think I could do this on my own without significant effort. There are people who can beat like 2 intense CPUs all by themselves, and I'm not one of those people, sadly. Okay, another versus will do it. Okay. Okay, if I go high enough, that's all it will take. I think maybe like maybe 6 will be sufficient. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 6. I just need a 6 or higher and I can finish this. Okay, there we go. Right, this is the more important of the duels. These are all fine. With the other one, I have 2 chances. Welcome back, Akira. Very important to get some rest after. Akira just did his first Mario Party 3 speedrun. Oh man, it's okay. Got your eye on them. That's gonna be funny. Okay. No. Really? No. Uh-oh. No, dude. Oh. Wow. That's tragic. We were gonna have a fast split, dude. Man. Second chance, I guess. Man, losing Womp Maze is cringe. And I got the cringe minigame. Well, if I lose this, GG. Of course. Man, what a disappointment. That really hurts. Yeah. Well, we go on to the next. There's nothing more to do. You just take your licks and move on. Yeah, I should not have lost the Womp Maze. And I figured I had, like, gotten the pathing, like, you know, as long as I get, like, the first path right, but then there was just, like, so many bifurcate, like, you know, bad paths after that, and I just don't know that pattern well. Anyway, Will you try to stop him? Okay. Another chance at Sweet Dream. We almost had something it would have been over 10 minutes, but, you know, for our first board and Sweet Dream, I guess I would have taken that. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. Okay, so I'm 0 for 2 on Pound Peril. The first time around, it was like first button for the CPU. I think this time, the previous time, it was like second try, second button, or third button. I don't know if anyone was paying attention, but it was pretty quick. And not in a good way. Ah, cursed. Dang it. Man, the other two are better. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Probably makes a lot of noise through the microphone. If he gets a 1 and it's a hammer, bro, then red could be out. Nope. Nothing too exciting. Okay, Burge. Low. What is it? Got him. Nice. Well, that spares me a whole minigame, which is good to see. Did he land on my space? No, he didn't. Close though. $26 coins still. Let's do it. Okay, we'll take it. A little slow.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Yeah, I kind of wish he had landed on my space, but okay, I'll take him out. Never mind, we will not take him out. Okay. Well, the upside is he didn't run back and forth over and over again. And, well, it didn't matter what choice I made, it was already won. Unbelievable, dude. Sucks. Alright, I'm 0 for 2 in ropes, 0 for 2 in pound peril. Come on. Another pound peril. I swear, dude, if I lose this one, I'm... Yo, Mr. Schneidog. Unfortunately, we've had some runs that had the promise of a fast start, but then just lost. You know, my previous run, I had like a very, like I could have gotten a pretty good future dream, but I lost Womp Maze by like pixels. And then I lost Pound Peril, which I just won for the first time today. That's typical. This is typical stuff, you know, I'm not really... vexed just yet. Well, now I am vexed. That he landed directly on my space. Yeah. It's not looking good. I did get a quick first kill thanks to a spiny, but yeah, it's been... I lost Get a Rope, and it's not likely that I'll be able to kill this guy in a reasonable time. I don't even know if I'm like in range of a versus. I don't think I am. Dude. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna let this continue. I want him to get 1 or 2. No, I'm not patient enough for this kind of run when I kind of know the outcome already. But how is it going on your end, Mr. Schneidogel? I think, I've only been doing like one of these sessions per week for the past few weeks. I do have to put in quite a lot more if I want any chance. But, I mean, I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. a category like this that is, you know, overwhelmingly just not based on any kind of skill determination. I sort of favor such categories much less, but you know, it's like the main speedrun for this game. There are people who just play this Mario Party 5 for the story mode. And not just the story mode, the easy story mode. I'll be perfectly honest, you're not really playing the game if you're only playing like easy story mode. But, well, that's what 100+ people chose to do. I can't really stop them. Yeah. 100 for easy story mode and like only 20 for normal.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Please tell me that's the warp pipe, not Burge. Thank you. That actually helps me. Is that? I think that could be versus. Remind me, how do you beat Ganon in Link to the Past without silver arrows? I've heard that it's possible, but I just don't really know how to do it. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
You gotta sort him one frame before the teleport happens. Interesting. Okay. Nice. That was actually fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Yeah. And how many times do you have to do that to take him down? Intense story mode runs when? So I just happened to reach 200 subs today. Oh my gosh, is that double versus? And so I had like a sub goal that I would do like an all difficulties run. And so that would include intense. I'll see if Yoshi Phoenix is also down so that we could have a race for it. I mean, I have done like a speedrun of intense story mode. As you can imagine, it was pretty rough. I think the latest attempt that I did at it was, I mean, it began pretty quick, the first 3 maps. But then the 4th map, or maybe it was the 3rd or 4th map, but it was just a disaster. Am I gonna start with intense first? Or do it at the end? I think I'm gonna do it at the end. I think that is the more exciting way of doing it. But we'll see about the race. Now if we can get, oh my goodness, this is actually a really good map right here. But yeah, the idea would be to play it easy first, intense last. Or maybe even something random like hard, easy, normal, intense. We'll see. We'll discuss. Okay. A sub 8 minute, finally. This might show up as a gold, but it's not a true gold. Just in case you're wondering. My true gold is like a 620, 630 something. Back when I had splits. Yeah. Yeah. Not a real gold. Sag. Alright, fine. It's a gold, but it's not the fastest first split that I've done. Satisfied? I think you were there for the fastest split I've done. I remember the end of that run. It was a brutal end on Bowser Nightmare. Dang. Not a good start. Dude, why am I getting coin box? It's not a good capsule. Can I get some DKs here? A versus. Is that double versus? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, it's. I mean, I wouldn't expect you to remember. But I just distinctly remember that you were there for it at that time. Hello? Dang, son. Really? Dude, you're a normal CPU. What is going on? Wow, that was much slower than it should have been. The random chance that the normal behaves like a hard, or maybe even intense. Alright, just catch up to red, please. Or that too is also tempting, but okay. Yeah, sometimes they are pretty hard. I mean, for mini games like this one, they're kind of a cinch. Oh, directly on the space. That's what I like to see. Okay. Nice. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Oh. Dude. Bad start. 5, 6, 7. Okay. Did I lose? Thank you. I had a feeling I had won by 1, but I just couldn't be sure. That was pretty tight. Okay. Seven. Okay, well the good news is... okay. Okay, I actually don't have to win this minigame that we're about to play. I hope that we play shock absorbers. And not like peace out or something. Aw, man. Okay, I think it's faster to win this. I was hoping we would play button mashers and I'd just like immediately lose. Okay, well, if I can get the last one. Wow. Okay. Really hoping it's not ropes. Or blown away. Well, I was gonna say pound peril. And that's what we got. Okay, come on. Come on. Yes. Finish. Let's go. Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to check, but this might be my best pace through 2 maps. And it would all have been for nothing if I did not win that minigame. Okay, here we go. Okay, well, we got Sweet Dream. We had to play something eventually. Okay, well... I can only hope for a better than average. 12 minutes or less. I'll settle for that. Any more than that, then we're robbed. Okay, good start. Yeah, I decided to grab something. Hammer Bro, not quite what I was looking for. Dude, we just played Pound Peril. Okay. I'm not gonna complain about it. Nice. Alright. That's not the kind of reaction I want to see. Just cursing me because I'm finally getting something my way, you know? I'd expect something a little bit more positive, you know? Okay, there's a versus. And a DK. But the green is already gonna die if I win this. Okay. Oh, please. Oh, thank God, it's not Beam Team. Whew. Wait, I didn't get him? Okay, yes I did. Oh, I didn't get that. Okay. Shouldn't have taken that much time, but okay. Alright. If I go high enough... No. Dang it. Not high enough. Fine. Just give me a mushroom. Warp Pipe could be good. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, dude. Yeah. That's more than good enough. Okay. All it's gonna take is one more versus. Maybe one of them could land on a red space and the other one get like right behind me. Aw, man, I wish he had. Not sure what to do here. I think I go after red and then... Screw it. I don't want to shuffle or capsules. Just let it go. Okay. Is Mario Party 3 super hard or fun category if one has the time to do runs? I've never done a speedrun of super hard, so I can't honestly tell you. Oh, I have to do another one? Actually, that might not be too bad. It was... Okay. Wait, really? Dude. Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Huh. Well, this Sweet Dream is not the greatest. Herm. But only 2 coins left to take out of the last one, and we'll be out. Again, I don't want to capsule shuffle. I don't know if this was the right decision, but we'll just go with it. It'll be at least 10. Okay. I wanted him to catch up to me, which he did. Again, my capsule, getting the capsule wasn't really worthwhile. Alright, but we're out. We're out at 26 minutes. Yeah, but he had a super mushroom, so it was to be expected that he would catch up, so I couldn't really expect that to happen. Anyway. Well, we're past Sweet Dream. I said 12 minutes. It looks like a little over 10 to 11. Alright, we got our slow dream out of the way. I really, really hope that the last one is Toy Dream. One can only hope. Okay. Nine or 10 on the first turn. That's what we need. Not a 1. Getting a 1 on turn 1 is basically how I lost the most time on my PB. Okay, 9 or 10 to start. Eight being acceptable, just not a 1, please. 7 is... I don't even know what to do with a 7. I don't know if... I don't think I made the right decision, but I'd just go with it. Yeah, not a great start. Oh, now I get a 10. Okay. No. Please. No, dude. That was very unfortunate. Very costly. Guys, I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. Alright, well, refocus. I think something just broke in my brain after that Pound Peril. It gets even worse. Well, guys, it was a good run. We tried. But, as the game frequently says, just try harder. That's like the absolute worst thing I could have gotten. Really, dude. Really. Yeah. I lose.
Finish!
That's supposed to be a 77% chance. I've lost every time I've tried in the last 2 sessions. Yeah. Imagine actually closing a run like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Hi. Well, there was only one minigame it could have been.
Start!
Screw this game, dude. GG's. GG. There was only one way to end this run.
I lost.
Just like that. We're definitely gonna need a moment to recover from that. That was not nice. As soon as I saw Toy Dream, I was like, you know, maybe this could actually be the run, but right from the beginning, getting that 7, and getting a 1 is bad, but 7, I don't really know what to do with it. There's really no good option. And then basically everything went downhill. I think just everything just took a swipe out of me. The coin block, the 2 minigames, and then finally just try harder. I don't like frame this somewhere, make it a thumbnail. Screw you and your dream world. On to the next run. What can you do? On to the next. think the grind could have come to an end after 292 runs. It was possible. Yeah. I mean, I would have kept it going, but then, you know, as a matter of policy, I don't really continue runs where I lose the entire map. And I just cannot win fight cards. I'm just not able to win it when it matters. Last year's relay got absolutely screwed by fight cards, and I think it just sort of broke me after that. There's a versus. Possibly a double versus, I think? Oh wait, no, it's not gonna be a double versus, it's gonna be at most one. That was very easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Honestly, it would have been better if Blue had caught up to me, because now I'm gonna only be dueling for 5 coins. There. Hi. Oh, come on. Alright, well, there's one number I can hit that can finish this. I believe that number is 7, but I'm I'm not entirely sure. Okay, I'll still take this. This is enough to get one of them. Oh, if I had gone one less, that would have been enough too. Maybe. Dude, why do I keep losing this minigame? Huh? Like, this is getting really annoying. Okay, well, I got a versus, but I could have been the end. I could have been the end. Oh my god. I don't even have to win this minigame. This is like a completely... This is a complete waste of time, you know? Why even bother? I'm not even trying, really. Placing pieces in the grid. That should be good enough.
Finish! Yeah! I'm gonna win!
All this time lost because I couldn't win a stupid RNG minigame. It's... Thank you. I either reach him, or, I mean, he has to die this turn. Yeah, it's... Goodness me. I mean, I don't even want to continue this run. It's too slow. but I'll continue it. No, I won't. I've lost Get a Rope every single time today. Yeah. This is my first time seeing Pirate Dream today. Usually I see it. Who knows? Maybe Pirate Dream would have been better than Toy Dream. Nah. Okay, at least 7, that's a good start. Was he still alive? Whoa.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Alright, can somebody, anybody, land on a versus this turn? Pretty please. Okay, somebody granted my wish. And it was the best one too. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
All right. If I land on if I hit a 4, then I can finish this. But what we want is at least a 4. No, dude. Why? Please tell me. No. Seriously? I had a 70% chance of ending one of them. A little too late for this. Yeah, I think it's over. This is not gonna do me any good. If I had landed on a space, that would have been one thing, but now I have to play like 2 minigames. Okay, I am honestly hoping I just lose here. Just give me an excuse to just finish the run. But who knows, I might actually win. Oh, by golly, I actually won. When I was not really that eager to win. Okay, well, hopefully green gets a 1 or a 4. He gets neither. The other one got a 9. This run is dead, dude. This run is not going anywhere. I'm just gonna forfeit this game. And all stemmed from one single number. And I just needed to get a 4 or higher. Alright. Well, only one thing you can do. Move on to the next one. Roar. Please tell me that's enough for one. Yes. Okay. I need to count how many times I've played Pound Peril today. It's been way too many. Sheesh, dude. That was this to be the game that I consistently lose over and over again. Yeah, I'm not doing this. I didn't see anything in that made it worth continuing. Back to Pirate Land. Okay. Alright, have a good night, Akira. See you around.
Finish!
Thanks for joining the stream.
Yeah! I'm gonna win!
I do realize that it is pretty late. But, yeah, this was the only time I got to, that I could, stream today. You know, it's too tired after work. Okay, we got Burge. That's not what I wanted to go for. That is really not what I wanted to go for. Ah, dude. Yep, thank you. I'll definitely need it. need the well wishes. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Is that enough? No. That's enough for one, so I'll, I guess, take it. You know, if I had gotten a 7, that might have been the end. Not sure.
Start. Finish. Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Oh, is he dead? Oh my goodness, that's actually really good. Unfortunately, blue one is over 15 though, so that's... yeah. There are worse times to get a 1. I think that was not a bad one. Not a bad time. It's just the blue one that's a bit of a problem.
Start. Finish. Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Alright, well... single versus will end this. Okay, I think that helps in case things go south. Ah, come on, dude. Spiny. No. That could have been the end. Yo, Go-Go, welcome on in. How am I doing? I had a run that could have been really, really good. It got to the 4th map on a good pace, but it completely fell apart on the 4th map. Just everything that you could think could go wrong went wrong, basically. So yeah, I've still been recovering from that. Dude, I could have finished him. I just needed one more. So you see, yeah, a lot of that, a lot of this, basically. A lot of opportunities just turned down by a lot of bull crap. You know, just a lot of just nonsense. Okay, well, I can still convert this into a sub 10. I'm always a bit nervous about the L and B. I had like one session where I was really struggling with that, but nothing too bad today. Alright, it is a sub 10, but, you know, is a sub 10 even good enough anymore? Even on a map like this? Like, so many opportunities just let down by, you know, something very, very unlikely. Not the bees. But how have you been, Go-Go? How is life? Doing more Banjo-Tooie stuff? I was released for testing this week and was managed to find a couple more bucks tonight. Nice. I'm glad to hear. Hopefully it's, I mean, I don't know. I think we talked about this last time, but like, you know, we were asking about if you find it enjoyable, if you find it fun to do. Or at the very least, satisfying. You know? I think in the end, you know, it's all about satisfaction. Something could be fun, but you know, just dude, I'm starting with 7s every like 2 times. This time I'm gonna go this way. There's nothing I can do about a 7. But yeah, I also reached the 200 sub milestone for this channel. Finally. Hoping for that, like, throughout March, but it took until April to finally get it. Somebody that wants to try it in the future, I see. Yeah, I get it. So you're more or less testing the software. I'll confess that I've never played DK64. Really rare games in general. I played like Star Fox Adventures and what else? Donkey Kong Country. I played the Game Boy Color version, but I just was never really that big on rare games. It's like Diddy Kong Racing I never played. Okay. Very polar. Yeah. I hear about its reputation of being big on collecting stuff. When did you... What
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
age were you when you played DK64, if you don't mind me asking? I'm trying to wonder what N64 games I played later in life compared to my childhood. 5 to 10 years old. Yeah, so that was about the age in which I played the N64, or like got it and played the games. The only one that comes to mind is Majora's Mask. Been a long time, I see. This minigame right here has been basically the bane of my existence. Like, this was the minigame that was the beginning of the end. Dude, oh my goodness. You never got past the first cycle of Majora's Mask? You couldn't figure out what to do? I'm sure if you played it today, you would be able to figure it out. But you might have already seen how to play it, so it wouldn't really be that much of a challenge. But yeah, there's definitely quite a bit of challenge to the game, particularly just like finding out. I mean, it's known for its side quests, of course, but you know, for some of them, I had no idea how you were supposed to figure it out. Play the game without knowing English. Ah, I see that. Must that ought to make things difficult. And I have not won this minigame today. I've still not won this minigame today. Dude, I don't want to play 5-coin duel. You just couldn't win the quiz at the end of the game. Was it because of the lack of English knowledge, or is it just something that you were still struggling with? Okay, yeah, exactly. I see. Yeah, I'm thinking this run is not good enough. I'm done. This has been a very exhausting week for me. English classes start when you're 8 years old, so until around the Wii area, I see. I really understand. I never learned French. I couldn't understand anything. Maybe just like the common phrases that are said, like très bien, which I oftentimes translate to three good, because I did take Spanish. Okay. Well, I've been beginning this map with good numbers. Not a good language to learn. As many languages that could be useful to learn as. Yeah, like my problem with it is that, I mean, apart from Quebec, people in the Western Hemisphere, either English or Spanish are really the most dominant languages in this half of the world. So uses of French, not really quite as many. May have been a mistake. That's fine.
Finish! Yeah! I'm gonna win.
But, well, I mean, I suppose if I ever am forced to live in Quebec or someplace, maybe learning French would have been useful. So I am going to be participating in the Mario Party 3 race tomorrow. Pretty excited for it. I guess that's one use of learning a language. Yeah, I guess some big time Japanophiles here in the West. You know, one use of it is to play MPIQ on the Japanese version of Mario Party 3.
Finish!
I do know if I do play Mario Party 7 on the Japanese version, then I would have to get accustomed to the symbols for the mic minigame. Is that enough to catch him? Yeah, I mean, we have access to translators these days, and like, you know, Google Translate, and obviously it's not going to completely replace the ability to like learn languages, but it just gets me thinking just how many things with today's technologies, you know, what things are possibly going to get replaced. And I saw, I mean, a discussion today, I read some article today about just like the possibility of programming, like, you know, programmers and software developers, you know, if AI is just going to replace all that stuff. Well, that's bad news for us, bad news for people who are actually, you know, who studied that for a living for many years. I don't know how good quality, how high the quality is for AI-generated code, but, I mean, it is something. I'm not sure if my class, if my high school offered classes in Japanese. There were some interesting languages in there. But, not sure if Japan was one of them. Alright, please roll a 2. 8. Okay. If college offered German classes, I mean, I would expect all colleges to offer that, to be honest. Any college worth anything would offer classes in a language like German and other languages. Well, this is not a good run, but I'll take it if I win this. Do you know how many times? I mean, I have had at least 3 times today where the Koopa Kid gets the first button. At least 3 times. Okay, I'm not continuing this run. Screw it. I tell you, this minigame has just been screwing me today. I didn't anticipate this, but I think I might be closing in on 300 runs. Unless I get something amazing right now and just finish a run. I might just reach 300. I'm honestly kind of shocked that I have not done more than 300 runs. Because I feel like I've done a lot of sessions. But maybe just like once a week, for the most part. Are you kidding me, dude? If he hits a 2... No way. No way. No. Just no. That was wrong on so many levels. Okay, perfect first number. Let's go. Dude, really? Oh my goodness.
Finish!
Wow. Very close. Imagine greeting somebody with a stare. You know? That is true. It's kind of funny how just mashing like that actually works in the normals. Do. Not seeing anything good, unfortunately. Is that? Oh my goodness. This could actually be done this turn. Felt like I was buckling slightly. Alright. So here's the deal. This upcoming minigame is not gonna matter in one bit. I honestly hope it's shock absorbers. I wouldn't even mind if it's just like get a rope, like in a get a rope out of the way right now. Okay, we're gonna throw this minigame because the only thing that's gonna matter is if we can win this next one. And if I win this but lose the next one, then it doesn't really matter. Then this one was for nothing. Okay. Just please don't make it get a rope. Okay, it's not get a rope. Okay. Easy peasy. Alright, well, very good. Very, very good first map. Did I play Peace Out as part of this? I don't think so. But, you know, all these runs sort of mesh together in a way that... Dude, why isn't it saving my gold splits? This is annoying. Alright. Can we follow this up with a quick future dream? If so, then we're in a position similar to one of that previous run. Is that enough for one of them? Yes, it is. Cursed. Come on, dude. Why can't I ever get like a good mushroom? This is why I don't get capsules usually on the first bullet on this map. So, green I can eliminate, and one of them gets a versus. Ideally both of them get a versus, but at least one. I think that could be one. Dang. Peace out. Coming. Okay. Yeah, just 2 completions should be good enough no matter what he gets here. Wow. Okay, good enough. No verses, not a single one. Dang it. It's just one off. There are worse times to get a rope. You know, I'm not mad about it. Of course I'd like to win this, but you know, better now than when it actually matters. win for the first time today. Crazy. What about get a rope now and also when it matters? Well, you can only get it once, usually, per board. So, if it gets to the point that it requires that you see it more than once, then it's already too slow. Alright, I feel like there's a number here that I can hit that can win this. Well, that wasn't it, but this could still be useful. Not panic, please. Thank you. Toad.
Finish!
Alright, well... I need red to land on a versus and blue to land on a red. That is the only way I can end it this turn, I think. I didn't get either thing. Really? Oh my goodness, well... Okay, well, this is a versus. So, not a good future dream, unfortunately. Too slow.
Finish!
Could have killed it if it wasn't for that spiny. Which would have allowed me to get this just one minigame. But... Oh.
Finish!
It's already been 10 minutes. I still have 6 coins. It's not like I can just Alright, just catch up to him, please. Let's finish this. That is not catching up to him. Helps. Okay, I'm done with that. There's no way. Screw that. Alright. Well. Looks like we are probably gonna be reaching 300. Not a attempt counter I thought I would reach. Can I please get a good capsule? Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's about time. I didn't know where the rest were, so... I'm gonna hold off for now. Maybe a mistake. I don't mind if they land on my space specifically. Looks like one of them did. Yeah, this ain't looking good. Typical sweet dream nonsense. No, that's really not looking good. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. Another mushroom, that's good. Oh wow. Okay. This is gonna take at least 3 more minigames. Even more. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing this. Okay. Looks like this is the final run. Run number 300. We had some good starts today, I suppose. We had I think my best pace through 2 maps earlier. I had to bookmark this. Alright, final run of the day. We'll see what happens in it. the dream that destroyed my dreams. No good starts today on this map. It's been 7-7 and now 3. And he gave... Yeah, it's over. It's already... It just like turn 1, it's already over. I can't think of a worse... Apart from like coin block. Bricks.
Finish!
There's definitely room for improvement at this minigame, I feel. At least it wasn't a coin block. But I would have preferred Piranha Plant. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me. I could keep it going, but there's really there's no uncertainty that the outcome is just not gonna be... Yeah, it is, yeah. You can basically tell from very quickly what it will devolve into. Anyway, we tried. We did what we could. We had one run that I had hoped would be the one. But we'll have to wait for another day, I'm afraid. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I will have to talk to Mr. Yoshi Phoenix about the all difficulties run. I could possibly start fitting in some intense speedruns. I have to practice Mary Poppins sometime soon, but we'll get there, hopefully. Anyway, thank you all for watching again. I appreciate it, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow for the Mario Party 3 speedrun race. Have a good night, and bye-bye.